In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create a text favorite for a drainage and utility, either a node or a link. And a node can be a manhole, an inlet, or head wall, etc. And so in this example particular, we're going to look at a drainage node that's going to show us coordinates and elevations. And so I have opened my DGN library that contains my drainage and utilities text favorites, and I've referenced in a mapped drainage file. I have in my text favorite manager created a new text favorite, and I have set my active text style, which will set my fonts and justifications. And I'm going to proceed to build this label. The first thing I'm going to do is display my northing coordinates. So I'm going to put in my prefix. I'm going to select my mapped drainage node and scroll down to the geometry points, and in my northing I'll pick my Y, of course, and I can set the format of the label and also the number of decimal places and to show a comma where the thousands are, so we'll accept that. And then we'll place our easting coordinate, and I can just go back and pick from this dialog, so we'll pick our easting, master units, our accuracy, and our comma. Accept that. The next one we want to put in is our ground elevation. So I'm going to give an abbreviation for that. And so our ground elevation is up here in our drainage and utility properties. There's our ground elevation. And you'll see how that shows the proper entry. And this is metric. In this example, I'm going to use 3 decimal places. We'll accept that. And then lastly is our invert elevation for our node. So this will be our invert. And we can come over and select that property. Go ahead and put in our settings and then accept. And then we'll save those changes to that text favorite. And just to show you, you will get different properties depending on what you select. And so if I came in and chose a drainage link, you will have, for example, your start invert value, your stop invert value, number of barrels, shape, etc. And so it just depends on what you select here to build that favorite. You can, of course, come in and choose your field type and your field subtype and go down and find your properties. That is one way to build a text favorite. But I think you'll find that if you just select a mapped element, you'll have all the primary properties here. There may be other properties that you need, and that's where you would go in to these additional ones. To get to some of these properties, you will have to have a drainage database in your file. So one of the things that we have done in the past in our text favorites for our drainage and utilities is just to go ahead and create a database to get access to all properties. And so if there's more that you need than what is shown here, you certainly have the ability to select your field type and your field subtype and find the appropriate properties. But to get access to everything, just make sure you have a database built in your text favorites DGN library.